Alright, let's test this out for real before we reattach the shell. I have one game copied over to an SD card. Actually, it's micro SD inside of a full-size SD card reader. Going into the SD card slot of the mode. And I don't know if the lid has to be open or closed or exactly how this works just yet, but we'll get into that in a future session. Let's plug in our video leads and our power cable. And controller. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, our mode is booting. And showing me the contents of the hard drive. Let's see, Z is the switch device. Let's hit Z. Green device card. Aha! Alright, and that's our content from our SD card. Let's actually load it up. Let's see what happens here. Again, I don't know if firmware has to be applied to this. I guess there's several revisions of firmware that's fixed several issues along the way since this thing has been released, but let's just see if it runs a game. If not, we'll have to update some firmware and come back to this in a future session, but let's just see what happens here. See options, auto region patch on, fast boot off, VMO and TSC. Alright, very good. Soft reset to menu. Okay. HDD info. Let's see this here. Yeah, very cool. That's our. It actually reads our SSD 870 EVO 1 TB. Excellent. All right, let's see what happens. Enter. A is enter. Huh. It boots up just as though the real disk is in there. Even goes through the startup of the BIOS and everything. Hokuto no Ken! Alright, let's try something else. Let's see, how do you... I think reset brings you back to the main menu. Okay, so reset actually will reboot the game. So let's turn it off, turn it back on. Alright, let's see here. Let's go here. Oops. B is back. Okay, reading game list. Let's try. Oops. Don't know what I'm doing here. Let's do. Let's try Daytona, USA. There it is! Daytona! Let's see if we can get this going.
Please select a race course. Beginner. Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine.
So far so good, this is looking great.
3, 2, 1, go!
Man, this game brings back memories. Alright, I say that's a good test. Let's just see if we can improve the blockiness here on the Retrotink. Let's see. Oh. Alright. Nonetheless, I believe this is working. Alright folks, congratulations on accomplishing our mission. We've successfully retrofitted the Sega Saturn console with the Terra Onion mode ODE. We'll never have to worry about this junky laser failing or any sort of dreaded disk rot ever again. As internally we have a 1TB Samsung SSD powering the entire Sega Saturn library with future storage capacity being furnished through the SD card reader, 3D printed and manufactured by Laser Bear Industries. All this here outputted over RGB SCART to our Retrotink 2X upscaler, outputting over HDMI at 480p to our HD TV. I can't wait to bring this guy downstairs, hook him up to the home theater, and have that 480p be gloriously upscaled by the Marantz all the way up to 4K. So if you guys want to see what the Saturn looks like in all of its 4K glory, stick around, that'll be coming up on the next video. Until then, thank you guys so much for joining me on this wonderful journey to retrofit one of my favorite retro consoles of all time, the Sega Saturn. We'll see you on the next video.